Hey, welcome to Daily Fuel Tutorials, where we take positions commonly seen in class and we break them down so that you can understand and know the form a little bit better. So today I want to cover the squat. We use it commonly in our strength and our sweat class. So let's come to standing and let's go over it. So getting started, there are a few things that tend to happen in a squat that I'll hit first that we want to avoid. Okay, so typically, if we sit with our knees first and then we try to sit back with our butt, you'll notice that my knees start to pull forward. I feel strain in my ankle and I start to feel a lot of heat just in the top of my quads as I'm leaning forward. Not only does this start to work my quads a lot, but I also feel very top heavy and it strains into my low back. So this is not the type of squat we're looking for. So let's start again. The squat starts with a bend of your hip right here on the side of your body. So getting started, I want you to slightly sit your butt back until you feel some weight sit into your heels. We don't go too far. We're not trying to drop our chest. You want to flatten your back by pulling up with your stomach muscles. So keeping your upper body lifted, gaze out front, and then you shift the focus from your hips down to your knees. Keeping your knees in place, can you sit back with your butt, to create your squat? The work shifts down into your hamstring and up through your glutes. Okay, so a few things to look for of, do I have this right? How do I know? So if your weight is forward in your toes, it's gonna force that weight forward into your knees and into the tops of your quads. Right, so moving your knees back, did you see that shift of how my weight went down into my heel? You want the same thing. Toes are now light. Okay, from there, the work shifted. It didn't leave my quad, but a lot of it transitioned into my hamstrings and back into my butt. Other thing to be mindful of is if our chest starts to drop too much, our abs have released, and then our low back is holding a lot of upper body weight, turn your gaze out further in front of you to lift your chest up. You're focused somewhere else. Pull up belly button to spine, and then see if you can hold that higher chest. While your squat may not look as deep, our hips haven't changed. So we're gonna focus on the sit of your hips to deepen your squat without changing how your chest stays lifted at that 45-degree angle. 1, for abdominal bracing and low back release, but 2, to keep our breath as we move through our positions. Okay, so last thing to take note of, if your knees start to buckle in, sometimes our inner thighs are quite tight, so we're gonna try practicing pressing open with our knees, keeping them stacked over heels, and you're able to see that alignment with your toes. If you can't see your toes, your knees are too far forward, and we're gonna pull them back, sit your weight into your hips to create that ideal squat that you're looking for. All right, so I hope you found that helpful. If you still have questions, please reach out to me. Let's go over it. And I hope to see you soon in class. Thanks, guys.